boink doesn't necessarily help me at all.
What's that?
I have no idea what it is, but it's dissipated off the screen, and I can't hear shit.
I think shit sound like...
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To hashtag...
Just saying.
I'm going to apologize.
We're so sorry.
Right, I know. I'm so good at apologizing. I should teach a class. That should be my new job. I'm going to teach a class on how to apologize because I am A-levels. Expert. Sorry, I'm not in frame. See? We started already. I was skimming through some of the older videos, and it's so funny because it's like I can tell which shirts are my favorites. Seriously, dude. Like,
the ones that you wear 3 out of 4 weeks?
I know. I've worn this shirt. Boom. Like 50 times.
How many times did our friend Joe point it out to you?
Has Joe pointed out? He probably has.
Quite a few times.
Has he? Sorry, Joe. Sorry, that's 2. That's 2. 2 apologies. 2 and 1.
Let's make note on how many times she said sorry.
Don't put past me. I could do a lot, I think. So, I was just skimming through it and I'm like, wow. I wore that shirt like 2 weeks in a row. Wow. I just wore that shirt the other day. I'm like, man. And it's not like I have a whole closet full of clothes. I just don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't fuck with them. Fuck it. Yeah. For the audio folks, you can watch, yes, with your eyes.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
The first 30... Sorry.
Oh,
that's
all,
3. Sorry, that's 3. You can watch the first 30 or so minutes on YouTube on our main channel, hashtag Just Saying. We also have a secondary channel, hashtag Explore. Please like and subscribe. There you go. And for the YouTube folks, you can... YouTube folks, you can listen to the entire show because it's more than it's more. There's more. You can listen to it on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Anchor,
drop your anchor and listen,
and Spotify.
Look for us. Watch us. Spot us. We spot you.
So, we spot you. We see you. Everything you're doing, we see it. So, it's so funny. I was at my parents' house last night because my sister came into town. She breezed into town, and I was sitting there. We were just talking, and every time I said "actually," which was quite a bit, Nikki and I would both do the double "actually." And at one point, my sister was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then Nikki goes, "There's this little podcast called hashtag Just Saying, and you really ought to watch it, and you'd know what's happening." And then I said, I find myself doing that elsewhere. It's like...
I do it in my head.
Oh my God. It happens in my head, and sometimes it actually happens, like... when it just comes out. And I'm like, oh boy. Yeah. It just happens. Then I'm like, oh, fudgicles. Fudgicles. I don't know. Today is Friday. We record on Friday. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know the joys of Friday anymore because I'm unemployed. But not for long, because I will be working again soon. So, I mean, it's messed up because my plan I got loud. My plan was to try to get as much stuff done that I needed to get done before I started back to work. So I've been running around this week trying to get stuff done. And unfortunately, one of those things was I had to go clothes shopping, which in and of itself is like, ugh. But
Your own version of back to school shopping.
yeah,
Back to work shopping.
the adult version, exactly. It's like, back to work shopping. And I still am not clear on what my guidelines are because that guy hasn't sent me. He said, if you don't know, I had gotten this job. I'm really loud. And, well, I'm loud to me. And so the guy, I'd asked if there was a dress code because I was praying there wasn't, right? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, it's smart casual.
What the hell is smart casual?
Thank you. But you know what's funny is everybody that I've said that to had the exact same reaction. They were like, what's smart casual mean?
Friends of the nerds?
I don't know. Do I need a pocket protector now?
And suspenders? And...
No, I'm not wearing suspenders. Mork and Mindy suspenders?
I know.
What was the thing he used to do? Because that's Star Trek. What was the... He had a hand gesture, didn't he?
I forget.
Oh, boy. I want to say it was this, but that's Star Trek. I think. I don't know. Nanu. It's not the peace sign, obviously. I don't know what he did. Shut his butt. So that was like when I was a kid. That was a great show, and then as an adult, you found out that Robert Williams was basically coked off his mind through the whole show.
It was.
It's like, oh man, that kind of ruins my childhood.
Now that's acting.
Now that's an actor.
I shoot off coke and
Woo!
still do a good performance there.
Yeah,
Fool everybody.
he did. Look at the dog. She's like, I can't get in.
I gotta make my appearance. Hold on.
I know. Now she can't get out. Oh, nope.
Yeah, again. Watch me.
There you go, you jerk. I got in and I got out. You can't keep me out. Anyway. So, nobody really knows what smart casual means. And...
Nerds.
Exactly. And I did a Google search because I thought Google knows everything, right? So I asked Google.
No,
So
it's online. It has to be true.
Yeah, so I'm like, Google, what's smart casual? I came up with like 15 different things. One website said you can wear jeans. One website said it's khakis only. One website said polos. One website said just like dress shirts.
Members only jackets.
I know. I'm the last member. I was so confused. So, I don't know. I'm waiting.
Go with the one that says jeans. That's the one you like.
Oh, man. Well, I haven't worn jeans in a while, and then I busted out with them on Monday, and I wasn't going to tell this story, but I'll tell it anyway.
No, I thought something was wrong with it.
No. So Sean's like,
now?
I know.
No.
So I
Oh, God.
I was visiting a friend of mine.
Hi, friend.
I know. And then I came home, and I was in just
Hi,
jeans.
Holmes.
I know.
Hey, Holmes.
Hey, Holmes.
What's up, Holmes?
I visited with a friend of mine for a couple hours, and then I came
Oh.
home, and I had just jeans and a t-shirt and my sneakers on. And Jay goes, "You're wearing jeans." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Awesome." He's like, "You look great." And I was like, "They're just jeans." And he goes, "Yeah, but I like them." I went, "What?"
Turning them on.
Apparently so, and I wasn't even trying. Effortless attraction.
Well, it worked.
That doesn't happen all the time. I was like, okay.
Was it giving you the sexy eye?
The sexy eye?
Oh, they always say, oh, they're giving you the evil eye.
Sexy eye.
Sexy eye. Kind of like, yeah, hey. You and me in there.
Yeah, hey.
Wow.
You and me. I don't even know what I would say if he would just
Talking like Eugene Levy from American Pie.
Hey, big boy.
Hey, big boy. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even know what I'd probably laugh if I'm honest. If he tried to do any of that, I'd just be like, "You're a goof."
Goober.
Goober. So I'm literally just I don't know. I mean I got a couple of like shirts and stuff. I mean, I figure at first I was like, well, the week before I'll text the guy or I'll email and be like, you know, can you give me the guidelines, please? And so I've decided that I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to do that for the reasoning that I'm literally just going to show up on that Monday dressed however. Because I think I got one freebie, right? You get one freebie where you wear whatever, and then they're like, oh, you know what? You can't really dress like that. And it's like, oh, well, tomorrow.
I'll get away with it today.
Tomorrow.
Why don't you send me home right now?
Oh, yeah. I had
You have to go? Here I go.
I had the company that I used to work for that let me go. When I first started working there, they had a very kind of, not strict dress code, but they did threaten to send people home. And I would just be like, you know, maybe I want to take a half day.
Those are always nice.
I'm going to show up in jeans and see if she'll send me home. The dog is literally like, I'm just going to chill.
I'm plopping right here.
I
want in on the show.
Yeah, her BFF must be in the bathroom or something. When he can't be found, she comes looking for me. It's like, oh, you're my second choice. How are you? Excuse me. It's fine. I'm fine being the second choice. Absolutely. She has a thing on her little paw that she's been like licking her paw. So now she had like a sore spot there. So we had taken her to the vet and they were like, put this cream on her, it'll be fine. So I was putting the cream on it and it went away. So I stopped doing that. Excuse me. And then yesterday I noticed she was licking next to it. So now she has another raw spot on her paw. So I'm like, son of a bitch, can you just not lick your paws, please? So I still had more cream, so I put the cream on her. Well, today, that I'm talking about her now. She's like, I'm out of here. Not putting that cream on my arm.
Don't be telling them my business. That's supposed to be between you and me.
This was a private family matter. This was a family matter. So, this morning, I was like, I gotta put more cream on her little paw. But she's kind of a jerk when you try to do it because, like, I'll go to do it and she'll tuck her paw underneath so I can't get at it, or she'll cross her paw so that the other paw is covering it. But I started, like, rewarding her when she lets me do it. So now she's just like, all right, you better be giving me something if this is what's happening.
I want that cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie.
So today I asked her to jump up on the sofa, which she did. And then I was like, let me see your paw. And she just kind of sat there and looked at me like, why? So I put the thing on it and I did both spots because I'm like, she's just going to go to the next spot. And then she just sort of sat there and she looked at me and I was like, oh, would you like a treat? And she was like, boom! She fucking bolted. Yes. Yeah. I said, okay, well, I won't have to say it twice then.
No.
No. She was all over that shit.
So that's just like on the movie Friday. You want some of this too, old man? Huh?
No. I was kind of... we talked about this last week, but, I'll bring it up again. So today, I was hanging out at my mom's, and my sister was like, I want lunch. We need to get lunch. So I'm like, okay. So I drove us to McDonald's. She goes, I'm going this is what she does. She goes, I'm going to get a Happy Meal. And I went, are you seriously getting a Happy Meal? She goes, yes, it's just enough food. And I went, okay, fine.
Did she see what a kid's meal fry looks like now?
You know what she did? I didn't know you could do this. I'm learning. She goes, when the guy goes, do you want apple slices or fries? She goes, double fry. And she got a bigger fry.
Good.
I was like, I didn't know you could double the fry. She's like, oh yeah. I was so pissed because I pull up, and you know, you and I used to go up to McDonald's, and rather than go through the drive-thru twice or have somebody run in, you just do 2 separate orders.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull up to the thing because she's like, how are we going to do this? So I was like, I got this. I got this. You don't even know. Right? So we pull up, and the guy goes, you know, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do 2 separate orders. And he goes, not at the drive-thru. We can't do that. It's 1 order per car. I went, are you kidding me? He goes, yeah, 1 order per car, please.
Where was this one?
This was in Bridgewater.
Oh.
No.
Not the one that we went to.
No.
Oh, they suck. Doing a couple separate orders like that is too much for you?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Service at fast food places today are just horrible.
Thank you. Somebody else said that to me.
Very horrible. No one gives a damn anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you had a bad experience lately? Because I feel like you're coming from
Always.
a real always.
Almost every time I go now.
Mm-hmm.
Either they screw up something or they have an attitude at the window.
Oh, I don't like an attitude at the window. That's not cool. I mean, and isn't that thing where they were all pushing to get like $20 an hour or something?
Yeah, they want it, but they don't want to pay for it.
It's like, geez, put a little pride in your work.
Mm-hmm.
So no, he couldn't handle ringing up 2 orders for the same car.
Too much.
Yeah, so it completely screwed up like everything.
Did you have to order everything as one?
Yeah, we had to do 1 order. I was like, I never have any cash on me because it's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I'm not saying that like I don't have any cash because of COVID. I don't have any cash. Cash is not necessary right now.
Right. Almost everybody has a debit card now.
Right. So I was like, when I get money, I'll give it to you. I don't know what I have to do. So.
You eat little anyway. You eat little anyway.
Yeah, I just got a little burger, and it was so funny because I was like, can I get a plain burger and like a fry, and then I got a lemonade.
Cool, refreshing drink.
Yeah, and then we got back to the house to eat. Is it?
Yes.
Well, no, I mean your mic's been pretty steady.
That's better.
Oh, is it?
Yep, that's all I need.
I fixed it, and I didn't even. Oh, and I fixed myself, and I didn't even know I was broken. Excuse me. So, I'm gonna get rid of that. Sorry, I was holding that back for a long time. So I know. So what's the matter?
You said sorry.
Oh, I didn't even know I was saying sorry that time.
Yes.
See, I told you. Welcome to Tara's School of Apology. If you don't like the class, we're sorry.
You don't like the class? You can kiss my ass.
Oh! Nice. I got a whole thing about that. Not kissing ass. Something else. So we get back to the house, and my niece Nikki looks at me and she goes, "What did you get?" And I said, "I got a plain burger." And she goes, "What does that mean?" And I said, "It's just a burger. It's just a burger." And she goes, "Well, yeah, but what's on it?" And I said, "Nothing. It's plain." I was like, "It's the bun and the burger." She goes, "Well, why did you get that?" And I said, well, I don't like ketchup. I hate ketchup. And I don't like mustard. And the pickle can fuck right off. And she goes, you don't like ketchup? And I said, no, I don't like ketchup. I never have. I don't like it. I don't even dip my fries in it. It's disgusting. It's just my personal opinion. Don't at me. So she goes, I never knew that about you, that you hated ketchup. And I said, well, we're learning today, aren't we? Oh, get your fucking packets out of here. Sean's throwing ketchup.
Haunt you.
He's throwing ketchup packets. And it's a McDonald's one, too. They can fuck right up. So I said, you mean all those Sunday dinners that we've had, and, you know, at least 4 times in the summer my mom will have, like, burgers and stuff. I was like, you've never noticed that I don't put anything on my hamburger? She goes, I'm busy with my own meal. I can't be worried about what you are or aren't putting on your dinner. And I said, that's fair. That's fair. If I put anything on my burger, it's mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm that lunatic that, and this is so disgusting, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm that lunatic that will, like, dip the fries in mayo, too, because I'm Belgian, and that's a thing that they do. So, sorry.
All right.
That's another one. Oh, no. How many is that?
5.
5?
Yep.
Wow. I almost want to apologize for saying it. My God.
5.
So, anyway, so we go to the McDonald's. And I was kind of excited. So I'm like, what did you get in your little prize? Because I haven't got Sean and I, for a joke one time, got a Happy Meal.
The fries are over there. Fry
Yeah,
box.
the little fry box. And I know
The little fry box.
The little itty bitty. And the toy that we had is in a box over there. But, so I was like, what'd you get? And she goes, yeah, I know, what do you got? And she goes, oh, well, I guess apparently it used to be like these dinosaur things from Jurassic Park or something. So she goes, well, it's supposed to be a dinosaur. So she opened it up and she's like, what the fuck is Nemo doing here? I started
That's random.
Yeah. So I was like, you got a Nemo thing? And she goes, yeah, it's a little Nemo thing. And she took it out. It's the most frightening toy I'd ever seen. Because it's literally like the face of the fish. And he's like staring at you. It's like, no, that's creepy. You need to get rid of that.
Yeah, put that on a shelf looking at you in bed.
What's that?
Put that on a shelf looking at you in bed.
No way. I don't want to have nightmares that fish coming to get me. No, thank you. Put it behind some glass so it looks like it's in a bowl. It's like bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, the video kind of froze for a minute. So, okay, sorry. That's like 5 or 6. We're trying. Why can't it freeze when I'm trying to cough? That's when it's working. Anyway, back to the story. So, I was disappointed, and then I said, do you remember they used to have, like, Halloween things? They used to have Halloween toys. It's like, why aren't they doing that shit anymore? It's like...
They suck.
Yeah.
Nothing's like the way it used to be.
Like, last night, my mom... We were all talking, and my mom said something. Oh, because my nephew... his oldest is, like, 8. And they, like a lot of other parents, they've been like, how are we supposed to work and do homeschool? How is this supposed to happen? And then he said, well, she's probably not old enough for us to leave her alone. And then my mother's like, of course she's not. You're not leaving her alone, blah, 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 blah. She went on a whole angry thing. So my mom was telling this story, and my sister looks at me and goes, and she mouthed like, what the fuck? And I said, I know. And my mother goes, what are you two doing? Right? So my sister goes, you left us alone all the time. Because both my parents worked.
Let me guess. I did not.
No, I mean, like, and I had a key, and I was supposed to go home after school and let myself in. And then it was like, my sister would be there, and I don't know what my brother was. But it's like, and I don't remember how old we were, but I don't remember, like, from, like, after kindergarten. Like, I don't remember my mom being home when I got home from school at all. And I just go home and watch cartoons and, like, whatever. But, so I'm like, you know, we were alone, and then she, to justify it, she looks at me and she goes, well, you know it was a different time. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And she goes, you can't trust your neighbors now.
No.
And I said, well, I guess. I mean, unless you really know them. I don't trust my neighbors. Well, I probably shouldn't say that, but I don't really talk to my neighbors. Not really. And it was so funny because Jay has been trying to clear out, because we have a fenced yard for the crazy dog. And we own beyond the fence. And Jay, because I married a radio man, Jay wishes to put up a radio antenna so he can talk on the radio to other people who like radio. And I mean, at first I was like, oh, come on, god damn it. And then I was just like, you know what? I don't care. If it's in the back, I don't care. So he's all excited. So he goes, I'm going to have to clear out, because there's been a fence and we don't have access. I mean, to get access, you have to walk all the way around the yard and stuff. And so I haven't seen it in years. So in the beginning of the spring, he started the task of clearing it out. And there's a lot of thorn bushes and weeds and crazy shit happening back there.
But when you ask him to go downstairs and go through the basement.
Well, that is because he's a hoarder. He doesn't like to throw things away. So this is throwing away things that he owns, or that somebody he was related to owns, so he finds it difficult to do that. I, on the other hand, have no problem throwing away shit that's not mine. As I so proved with the 15 bags of trash that came out of my basement.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And then it was just like... I know, because I'm going to get in trouble. Because... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got to a point where... Because my niece helped me, so Nikki would hold up an item and go, trash or not? And I would just be like, put that off to the side, or I'd be like, throw it in the bag. That meant trash. So, I mean, at one point, I just got so fed up, and I'm like, it's all trash. All in the trash bag. And she's like, are you throw it in the bag! He's not here! He's not here! Throw it in the bag! And I mean, this wasn't like, these weren't priceless heirlooms. Don't think I'm like throwing away everything. But, I mean, how much stuff? So he came downstairs when he got home from work, and he was like, oh my god, what did you, like, he was amazed. We didn't even finish. We have like a dent. And he's like, wow, it looks amazing. And I was like, yeah, this stuff on this side of the basement is stuff that we've taken care of. And this stuff over here is stuff that we have yet to go through. And he's eyeing the stuff that's yet to go through. And he's like, well, what's in there? You don't need to look. You don't need to look. It's my business. And I've been so busy I haven't got down there myself. So there was that. And then shortly after, we began the task of trying to clean up his office, which is another huge thing. It's always something. Mm-hmm. It's always something. People who can't throw things away. And then they're just, I need it! It's like, what about this pen? I want it. It does it right. That's okay. I might need it. It's that thing where you get in your head and it's like, I might need that for something. I might need that for something. I got to save that. You know, I'm probably guilty of that too. I'm sure if I went through like my file cabinets and stuff, I'd have stuff that I'd be like, why do I have this? Why am I holding on to this? Because I might need it.
I probably feel like that whenever I can get back to the storage unit.
No, that cursed storage unit.
Yes.
Oh, Sean and the storage unit.
Yep.
And you had all that free time when you weren't working.
I feel like a freaking year since, like, I keep staying every month. That's so often.
You know why? This is the thing that I had to be taught. Because Jay had to explain it to me. Because I don't understand it. It's when it comes to that stuff, and he goes, when you go to clean, or when you go to, like, throw things away and do that stuff, he goes, for him, he gets very tense. And then he's like, it's emotionally draining to have to go through things.
It can be.
And then I thought, maybe you're right. Because when we were cleaning the basement, that wasn't even my shit, and I was fed up. I'm like, oh my God, another thing.
It's not yours. It's easy to say, okay, that's out.
It is so much easier when it's not your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So much easier. And I had thought to offer in return that he could go through my stuff. And then I thought, I don't really have a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, while we were downstairs, Nicky looks at me and goes, what down here is yours? I was like, I have one tote in the back. I have one box and an enclave because I have this weird thing. It's like a window, and it's almost like a crawl space. So we have stuff up there too. And I have one box up there, one tote, and then I have one tote that's full of CDs. Like CD binders that I had thought to throw away, and then I'm like, I can't throw CDs away. You get that thing where it's like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. I know everything's on our phones and electronic now, but...
Well, people like us still love the sound quality of CDs.
Yeah.
CDs. CDs nuts.
These nuts. And it's like, I felt so, I don't know. I can't throw my CDs away. No. Now that I think about it, I actually have a tote full. A tote full of VHS tapes. I have VHS tapes, and I have no way to play them because I don't have a VCR. So why am I hanging on to them?
Well, I'm kind of like that with my storage.
Really?
I got a few boxes of wrestling VCR tapes.
Really?
Pay-per-views and stuff, and I'm only holding on to them in case I get that one opportunity that I can burn them onto a disc.
I used to have a machine that did that. That could. I know.
You did that for me a couple times.
It broke.
Fuck.
It stopped working, and I was like, oh. You know what? It was especially hard when you got something that used to be that you got from, because way back when there was such a thing as Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and you could rent things. Eventually when they were trying to thin out their stock, they would sell that stuff. So you get like mad.
I look forward to that with the wrestling ones.
Yeah. You get like mad VHS tapes cheap, and so they would put a magnetic thing on there, so that when you tried to copy it, it would scramble it.
Yep.
And I'm like, shit.
I just would peel those off.
I could never figure out a way to do that because I was trying to bootleg myself some. I would rent stuff and then try to bootleg it, and I could never figure out a way. Like I put tape over it to try to make it less magnetic and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, I could never do it. Excuse me, but some of the VHS tapes that I have are from Blockbuster and stuff, and it's like, I kind of don't want to get rid of them because it's like they're from Blockbuster and they're gone.
Yes.
And also it's like, I don't know. It's that thing where it's a nostalgia thing, I guess. I don't have any cassette tapes anymore. I gave all my cassette tapes away because
I threw out a lot of mine.
Because it's like I owned most of those on CD.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't need 2 copies of the same thing. And then it was like, I'm sure if I went through the collection, a lot of the VHS stuff I have I would own on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure of it. But
for me, it's different because it's hard to get those wrestling ones.
is it?
Even if I check like eBay or something.
Really?
WWE never puts out some of the good stuff from like the 90s or the late 90s on DVD now.
Yeah. So is it like bootleg stuff or they actual issued?
Actual issue that you can find.
All right. They had
some people want it like an astronomical amount of money now just because it's from like the late 90s. Or just because Stone Cold was in it and he won in that pay-per-view or some stupid reason like that.
Right. That was actually going to be my next question. Would be like, is that stuff like because it's I don't want to use the word vintage, but
yeah,
because it's that older medium, like is it hard? Is it would it be called like a collectible now or no? Yeah. It would.
One of the most popular ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
Is WrestleMania 17.
Why is that the most popular?
Austin Rock.
Oh.
That's when Austin turned heel.
I see.
Beat the Rock. He had a little help from Vince. He was down in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm. His hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's amazing I remember this shit.
It's amazing what you can recall on, like, it's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's
like, I'll go on eBay and look for that one. Because the actual disc was like a 2-disc set.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And I want one. No, everybody wants $40 or $60 at least.
Really? What do they normally go for? Like $20?
It's supposed to be.
Oh.
Or for the people who don't really care and or don't really look into what other people are selling for or making up this crazy amount. Some people want almost $100 just for the disc set.
Damn.
The only thing I'm lucky to get so far is the damn cover. I got that for like $5 to $10.
So you have the cover of the DVD? So you have the cover of the DVD?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have the pay-per-view on the WrestleMania set.
Oh, yeah?
Like an anthology set. But I don't have the actual discs that go into that set for WrestleMania 17.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody wants almost $100 or $80 for it.
It's weird what
Not
people...
New.
Well,
That's new.
That's even... New. That's even worse when it's not new.
Yes.
And it's like, what? I don't understand what people... The price that people put stuff on. It's like, our friend Joe, who's dying to see Cool as Ice, and I promise one day he will, I think that's going to be like, I'm going to get that with my first paycheck. And be like, here's your fucking movie.
Let's watch this and get this over with.
We're watching this now. And then I don't think I can own it. So I might just leave it with you. Or you can take it home.
You can take it home.
You're like, here you go. So,
a gift to him.
Yeah. So we were trying to find a cheap copy of Cool as Ice so we could all watch it. He wanted to watch it. And like I found one on I found a copy on Amazon that's I don't know, like $12 or something. But like Sean was looking on eBay and people want like $20 for this thing.
Some want 30.
$30 for a piece of shit movie that you could probably get free with a fill up of gas back then. You know those movies that it's like, what do they do that with 50?
Or you go to the store and you buy a bag of rice, you get the DVD free.
Yeah. It's like, it's a
or
free...
vanilla ice cream.
It's a free DVD.
You get free vanilla ice cream and a free bag of rice.
That sounds like a wild evening, if I'm honest. If I'm honest, that sounds a bit crazy. But people just like, oh, it's like, because I was asking Sean, I'm like, what? Why is this so expensive? And he's like, it's from the 90s. I don't understand.
I think people just look at what decade it's from and throw a price on that they want for it.
That's crazy.
Not what it should be or look into maybe what it's really worth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this movie's from 1994. All right, I want $110 for it.
I don't get
Because that
it.
was so far back.
I don't get it. Doesn't seem like it was that far back. I tell you.
Even if, say, like some of these companies out there, like La La Land Records and Entrada, who sell all these scores and soundtracks
Right.
for like so many different movies that was never out before, and now they got the rights to have it issued and printed up.
Mm-hmm.
Even when people get their hands on one of those, like you go into like La La Land or Entrada, and you buy it yourself, like $20, maybe $40 if it's a 2-3 disc set.
Mm-hmm.
People will get those, put them on eBay for double or triple the amount. Not because that's what they want, but also because even though it's a brand new 2020 issued or a 2019 issued CD set, but I think it's because it's in relation to the 90s or the 80s that it has to be up to around 100, 130, whatever the hell they want.
I don't get it.
I hate it.
I don't get it. I hate it. That's perfect. So, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next week. I'm going to show you the door. Next time you come, please bring cookies. Next time you come, please bring cookies. Sean's got something to tell you.
Cookie!
I like cookies. Well, it depends on the cookie, really.
Have a good everything. And as far as I can tell, she said sorry 6 times.
Son of a bitch, and the show ain't over yet.
Nope. You want to see if she does any more? Go to the audio pod.
Oh,
Now!
I can't reach.
Stretch!
I'm trying.
Harder!
I'm trying.
Oh!
I can't.
Cool ice! Vanilla!
Oh my god, dude. Oh, now it's just you.
Strawberries! Hey, it's just me. It's the me show!
Dude, I seriously can't shut it off.
Hey! Welcome to my show. Tara couldn't be here today.
Why isn't it shutting off? I'm serious.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about today?
Oh
Hey,
my
there's
god.
more
Alright, I
See,
gotta...
she's not here.
Yeah, I gotta take that off. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we're still rolling.
Yeah, we're still rolling because it won't fucking shut off.
No, that was good.